We now know who's competing next week in the best all-star event in sports, the Home Run Derby. On the first side of the bracket, we've got the number 1 seed, Luis Robert Jr., facing off against Adley Rutschman. I think Robert wins this, but I think this is actually going to be really close. Next, we've got Adolis Garcia against Randy Arozarena. I remember what Randy did in the playoffs a few years ago. He's my pick. On the other side of the bracket, we've got two-time champ Pete Alonso, facing off against Julio Rodriguez. While Julio did fantastic last year, I'm giving the edge to Pete Alonso. I think Pete's going to have a better showing this year than last year. And then we've got Mookie Betts against Vlad Jr. I know Vlad's had a disappointing season so far, but I think he wins this matchup. In the next round, I think Luis Robert beats Randy Arozarena. I'm also taking Vlad with the upset over Pete Alonso. So for my finals, I've got Luis Robert facing off against Vlad Jr. I think it's going to be a very close matchup between the two of them. In 2019, I went to the Home Run Derby in Cleveland, and Vlad just looked special. Both of these guys are going to hit some really long home runs, but I think Vlad's going to win this. However, I think this event will be a much-needed spotlight to show the world just how good Luis Robert is. Here's a look at the full bracket. Let me